Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to my world, tarot. Hope everybody's happy and healthy and in a great mood. I'm sending you all abundance of positive today. Excuse me. We'll see if anybody pops in here. I know that John was doing his live and Tina had her live with Hershey, and there just have been a bunch of them today. So I'll wait till we get people in here, and then we will start. I hope everybody's doing good. I did pinned my P.O. box for anybody that's interested in sending me a card or a letter. Of course, I send you back a free gift. So I hope, I haven't checked it in a while. I guess I should go check it. So I hope that people can find the time to do that. Otherwise, everything's good. So I didn't know if I explained to you guys about Lyme and how Lyme, because of time difference, because she lives on the other side of the world, can't make a lot of my lives. So I'm going to start today with Lyme, so that way she can rewatch. Hi, angels. How are you? I'll get you on the list. Thank you for popping in. Good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. So like I was saying, there is a subscriber of mine. In fact, it was the very first subscriber of mine. Hi, Tina. Lyme was the very first subscriber I ever got. And so she's been with me for years. And because she lives on the other side of the world, I'm going to go ahead and start with her because her time difference. So that way she can rewatch. And so I hope you guys don't mind, okay? I just told her that I would start doing that. That way she can rewatch and, you know, because she doesn't want to have to get up at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m, whatever the time zone is where she's at. And, you know, I wouldn't expect her to. So I hope everybody's doing great. So let's go ahead and get started with Lyme. And then I got Angel, and then I got Tina. How are you doing, Tina? And I've already cleansed everything with my smudge, so everything's good. Yeah, you know, and I just feel bad because she did email me and tell me, you know, that she's sorry she has missed a year of my, you know, or months of my life because, you know, of her time zone. So I told her I'd do this for her. All right, Lyme, here we go. Let's see what's coming for Lyme. So I got the 3 of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Queen of Cups. So it looks like for Lyme, beginning of this next week, it looks like, and it could be this week, you guys, because my days are off a little bit. So this could be this week when I do the readings, okay? It looks like you'll be collaborating with somebody about something that's going to give you some strength towards the middle of the week, okay? Something that's going to, maybe you've needed some strength and you needed to collaborate with somebody about it. Some courage to do something. Well, you're going to get that courage in the middle of the week, Lyme. And it has something to do with some bumpy waters that you've had in your past. But yet with that Queen of Cups towards the end of the week, you know, you got your cup out. It's something that that you're wanting your cup filled with, like maybe a wish fulfillment or something like that, okay? Kings and queens, as you know, are all about giving and receiving, and this queen's wanting to receive something. So maybe some news or a decision that you've had to make or something like that. So let's go ahead and go off that. Yeah, it could be something about a relationship. That maybe you're looking for a relationship, or you, and it doesn't necessarily mean the lovers, okay? Maybe something to do with your kids or something going on that you got to collaborate about, you know, and you need to get some strength from it. Maybe you had an issue or something. Yeah, one door's closing, another one's opening. Okay, so maybe what it has to do with is a relationship that you've had issues with, and you're trying to close the door to the argument and open up, get a fresh start. Okay, something like that. It could be a sibling. It could be, it could be an ex. It could be, or maybe it's somebody new in your life that you're not quite sure of. So you're asking people, what should I do? Something like that, because, it's not going into full detail on who it is. It's just saying a relationship. Yeah, and you're able to put those burdens and stresses down after that collaboration. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say, Lime. Spirit says there's lots of love around you. Okay, and if it is a new relationship, or maybe a relationship with a family member or something, that just know that you are loved. Okay. If there was a problem, they still love you. Yep, you have to let go of those. If you did have an argument or something, let go of it. Spirit saying just let it go. Yeah, you have to accept things how they are. Okay? All right, Lime. I hope that makes sense to you. Lime, and if it does resonate, just leave me a message and let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, let me look at the messages and see who's all in. So I've got Lime taking care of them. Then I got Angel, Tina. Who else is in? Hi, Anna. Was Anna in after Tina? Let me see here. Yep, it's Anna. Fabulous like Freddie. I love that. Had to ask him. I had asked was. Oh, did you have a loss, Anna? I'm sorry. I know how that feels. I've been going through it myself. So we got Tina and then we got Anna. So before I get started, you guys, I'm just going to make a reminder to everybody. Y'all know that we recently lost a YouTuber, Matt Brown. And y'all know that he was a friend of mine. And be kind to each other. Regardless of what the person is going through or your opinions on it, if it's not something helpful, just remind people to still be kind. Mental illness and addiction and all that, I mean, they go hand in hand usually. And we want to reach that person with love and respect and, grace, and so that in hopes that they in return will reach out for help. Okay. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Just be kind to each other. Okay. All right. So enough of that, because I don't want to start crying again. Let's go ahead and start with Angel. Hi, Angie. Oh, I'm sorry, Anna, that you have to go. There's Lime. Lime. Oh, you set your alarm, and I just did yours. You'll have to go back and watch it. I did yours very first, Lime. Just finished it. Everybody's saying hi to Lime. I'm so glad you're here. Well, you can go back to sleep now, Lime, and watch it later if you want. Oh, bless your heart, Lime. Let me get Angie on the list. Yeah, you were the very first one, Lime. I just did it. Okay, Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestors. Show me the cards for Angel. Spirit Love 222. See what's coming up. Now, you guys, because this is Tuesday and not a Friday, it could mean that the cards are for this week and not next. And it could be for next week. I don't do mine on Tuesday. You know that. And also, I have to work Friday. So it looks like Saturday I have off. So it looks like my live will be on Saturday, guys. Okay, Angel, let's see what's going on here. Angie's having issues. Well, we'll see what's going on. You're welcome, Lime. Okay. Those weren't. I don't feel like they were shuffled enough. You guys, my energy is a little bit off because of, you know, what I've been going through this last couple of weeks, but I'm getting there. Okay. Let's see. We got the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun card, and then, yep, it wanted to come up again, the Three of Pentacles. So, beginning of the week, Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you're looking at some options, okay? And it could be with something that you hold a value, okay? Middle of the week, though, you might be, maybe have made a decision because you get the Sun card. And maybe it's a decision that you're happy with because it puts you in a happy place, okay? Towards the end of the week, you're collaborating with somebody about something, okay? And I'm getting the feeling maybe it has to do with a project, some sort of project. Let's find out. See if I can get further into it. Yeah, you've been contemplating something, okay? Like, and this comes over top of that Seven of Pentacles. Like, you're trying to figure out which choice you want, because you have a couple of choices or a couple of ideas that you're kind of working around. Let's go up that Sun. Yeah, whatever it is, it has to do with some burdens and some stresses you've had. So I would say some sort of project or money maker or some way to make maybe a little extra money or something going on. Or wondering if you can make money from it. That could be. Towards the end of the week, you got the Nine of Cups. You know, that's your, like a dream come true, a wish fulfillment. And it comes with that collaboration. So you know, beginning of the week, you're showing strength. Towards the middle of the week, yep, you're going ahead. You've made a decision and you're looking ahead. Okay. And it's heading towards that Nine of Cups. Yep. And you know, and this is over top of that collaboration. So there's definitely somebody, if it's a relationship, you have a choice to make. I would say whatever choice it is that you do make, is the right one, okay? Because it's a dream come true. If it's like a project or something like that, Angel, whatever choice you decide, it's the right one, okay? It's the right one. And if it's a partnership, it's a great partnership, okay? Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say about this. Spirit says, just see the beauty around you, okay? If that makes sense. Growth. There's been a lot of growth, okay? And making these hard decisions does help us grow, okay? And trust in your intuition, trust in the decision that you make, trust in it. Does that make sense? So things are looking good. Oh, miracles wanted to pop up. Something's there that's going to be like, it's going to, like a slap in the face. Like you're going to look at it like a miracle, because this one just wanted to fly out of the deck. Yeah, things are good. Hi, souls. All right, so that's angels. Let's go ahead and get Tina. Tina got her hair cut. I haven't seen her hair. I'm going to have to go look at some lives and stuff. I haven't had a chance to do much. We got souls in the house. You're welcome. I hope that resonates, or hope that it makes sense to you. You know, to me, sometimes it makes no sense. And, you know, you're on the other end of it. So, you know, for a lot of people, it does, you know. Thank you, souls. Thank you. I've missed you guys too. I'm still kind of processing the fact that, you know, my friend is gone, but I don't want to talk about it because I'll start crying. But yeah. Let's see. I'm going to do Tina now. I better get souls on there. All right. All right. Spirit of our being ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for this week or the week to come for Tina. Yeah, souls, when I get to you, we're going to do some Souls Might Have Met the Gal, you guys. She might have met the gal. Yeah. Whoop, one wanted to come out, Tina. Let's see what that one is. Okay, page of wands, and then a lot of wands, 10 of wands, and then I get the 4 of cups. Okay, so what it's telling me is there might be some sort of message coming to you, and this is the beginning of the week, and or because of some sort of new growth within yourself, and every day we grow, you're able to look ahead at something, okay? Towards the middle of the week, you're able to lay some burdens down. Maybe that's what you're looking at, like ways to lay those burdens down, and you're able to lay those burdens down. Towards the end of the week, something's coming that you're not seeing. So it could be, a message, or something that you've been wanting after you lay those burdens down. Something you've been wanting is on its way. Let's find out. Yeah, you've laid some cups down, or going to, okay? Like I said, some new growth, some decisions. Yeah, and that's towards the beginning of the week. Yep, you're walking away from something. This is over top of that 10 of wands where you're laying those burdens down. You're walking away from something, some stresses and burdens. Yep, ace of wands. You're all wands and cups, you guys. This is great. You're being rewarded for that new growth, okay? And that's what's coming. Whatever it is that's coming is something you've been wanting, okay? Yeah, Knight of Swords, and it's coming in pretty fast. So it'll be within by the end of this week or by the end of next week. Yep. Does that make sense for you, to you? Hi, Frank. Frank, I'll put you on the list. You're only a few down. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Playfulness. Okay. You're feeling pretty good about stuff. Okay. Or about this growth or this decision or this thing that you're walking away from. Yeah. It's kind of made you feel like it's kind of like cleansing of your soul. Okay. Purification. Yeah. Love. Lots of love around you. Okay. Lots of love around you. And that could be with all the love you have within yourself. Yep. If that makes sense. All right, Tina. That's a good one. Always with Tina, it's something about her laying some cups down. She's making a lot of changes around her. A lot of inner stuff, All right. So Anna's been going through something. Sorry about your loss, Anna. I know, we all know how that feels. I feel you. Spirit, heart, being ancestor, show me the cards for Anna for this week or the next week to come. Uh-oh. Huh, there's some cards wanted to come out. Oh my God, that Lover's card's coming out on everybody. Okay. Let's see what cards wanted to come out, Anna. They kind of just flew out. Okay, Page of Cups, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles, and then the Lovers. Okay, so Anna, Page of Cups, we all know this is a messenger, okay? Something is coming. It might be via email, text, a third person telling you someone wants to talk to you. It could be an ex. That's what I'm thinking. There's somebody from your past that's wanting to get a hold of you here at the beginning of the week, okay? Now, whether it's this week or the next week, I'm not sure, because over top of that was that Lovers, okay? I just have a feeling it's a relationship. That's what I'm feeling. And towards the middle of the week, whether it be this week or next week, you're kind of step back into hermit mode going, should you or should you not? Kind of, you're thinking things. You've got the light in your hand, so you know what to expect, okay? Okay, then maybe it's something, I don't know. It's somebody dear to you, okay? But you got that light in your hands, and so, you're looking at the positive. You're looking at the light. You're not darkness, there is light around you. If you notice that his wand is also bright, okay, it's also yellow. So it's the light, okay. Towards the end of the week, you get a balance, some sort of balance going on, and it could be around this relationship, okay. Oh, okay. Maybe he asks you or something comes up, because that's why you're maybe stepping back and thinking things through. Wheel of Fortune, whatever it is, okay, during this hermit mode, luck starts to change and it starts going good for you. Wheel of Fortune, it starts going really good for you, because with that light comes luck, okay. I don't know if you want to pursue it or not, or maybe take things slow or something, but whatever it is, it causes a cosmic change, a good luck, okay? Things start changing for you, okay? And now everybody knows that we just interpret the cards, okay? You can change your path at any given moment or second in time, okay? So I think the decision on that karmic change, Anna, is going to be whatever your decision is in the situation, okay? Towards the end of the week, yeah, you're going to put some burdens down. You've been burdened and stressed about some stuff, and you finally, towards the end of the week, get a good balance, and it's because you've laid those stresses down, okay? Those burdens down. Yeah, you're walking away from nonsense, from bad people, places, or things, okay? Yeah, King of Swords, yep. Although you are guarded because of the lessons learned in the past, you're still able to look straight ahead, okay? Let's see what Spirit has to say. Yeah, you're letting go, okay? Spirit is saying just to let go of some stuff that you're holding on to, accept things as they are, acceptance. And there might be a little bit of uncertainty with the unknown, but how do we know if we don't take that leap of faith? Okay. All right, Anna. I hope that made a sense to you. Oh, yeah, there's something definitely coming for sure. All right, so let's do Angie. Angie. Good. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for our beautiful Angie for this week or the next week to come. I got to watch the time, guys, because I do have to work this afternoon. Angie's in the house. Angie, Queen of Swords, beginning of the week or next. We got the Knight of Wands heading towards that Queen of Swords. Something's coming. And then the Two of Pentacles towards the end of the week. So, kings and queens are all about giving and receiving. Well, she's a little bit guarded, but she does have her hand out. So she is ready to either give or receive. I see her wanting to receive something that is coming towards the middle of the week, okay? So you're going to be getting something, some sort of message. Whatever message this is, it's coming in, or this energy is coming in fairly fast, okay? Yeah, and it might have to do with something that you've been burdened with. Yeah, but by the end of the week, maybe because of this energy, you start getting balanced out with that Two of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, you've had some heartbreak. Something going on at the beginning of the week. Yeah, and maybe you're remembering that. Something, yeah. You need a new place to live. Yeah. Is it breaking your heart? Like, are you feeling... Anytime we have a move that we don't want, we're heartbroken, right? Like, I've been thinking about, moving from here, but then I think, oh my God, this is like home now. But yeah, anyways, we'll stop worrying about me and start getting into you. But so I understand that if you feel like you need to find a new place, it's kind of a loss. Okay. Temperance. Remember that's going to balance out. Okay. Temperance is a very, very balanced card. Very, very balanced. And with this energy that's coming in is a very balanced energy. Okay. It's in a good place. So maybe you will find, maybe you're going to find something that's going to balance that for you. Something, maybe you're leveling up, whatever it is, it has to do with happy home, happy life. So, and it balances you. So you might be getting a message about maybe a new place to live or something like that. Okay. Especially with that 10 of Cups. Yeah. Whatever it is, with that Ace of Swords, you're being rewarded for maybe your grace on how you're dealing with it. Yeah, there's a towering moment coming for you towards the end of the week, between the middle and the end of the week, whether it be this week or next. And it might be, it's a new place that is better suited for you. And there's going to be a towering moment, and it's over top of that middle to the end of the week. Angie. So I'm thinking this energy that's coming, or this message that's coming, has something to do with that. Okay. And it makes things really change for the better for you. Yeah. Purity. Okay. You're going to feel, Spirit is saying, just keep that pure of heart. Okay. Don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive. Activation. Yep. Your energy is definitely activating something, and that's over top that tower. So yeah, something good is coming. Transmutation. Yep. A definite change. And this is not just a transition. This is a transmutation. Something major is changing. Okay. And it's going to be good. Absolutely good. Positive, positive, Anna. Yeah. I'm sure I'm being manipulated to it. Absolutely. And in fact, this energy, like, you're activating within yourself, like this activation is a transmutation. Like, it's a huge change. Like, it's so much better. Yeah. All right. Next one is souls. Spirit, heart, being, ancestors. Souls, are you here? And my team knows that's probably the only way to get me to move. Yeah. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards for our beautiful souls for this week or the week to come. Now, souls, excuse me, you went on an interview. You saw the young lady that was in your picture, the first picture, right? Was that the one that I said, yeah, it's her, but she's got straighter hair? Like your sketch one. Okay, a while back, I told you, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I did. It was the email I sent you, and I said, yes, sketch one, but with straighter hair, right? Or did I say sketch two? Okay, I knew it was one of them. All right, let's find out what's going on. Wow, 9 of Pentacles to start off with. That's a good one. Happy home, happy life. Things are good. Whatever it is, you hold the values. Yeah, Pentacles again, 6 of Pentacles, and then the 7 of Wands. So, beginning of this week or the beginning of next week, you're in a very good place. Like, you're happy. Things are going well. Whatever it is, you hold a value. You have a lot of. Then you get this 6 of Pentacles towards the middle of the week. Good, great balance. Very generous. Now, whether that be you or the energies around you is feeling generous, I get the feeling it's you. You're very balanced. Towards the end of the week, you lay burdens down. Like, you're something happens, and you know that you don't have to worry about maybe a certain bill or. So I'm thinking the middle of the week, something comes up for you. Let's find out. Yeah. Okay, you guys know that I love this card. It's like springtime. You're looking ahead. There's new growth. There's just, you see the beauty in everything. That's over top of that Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, a lot of pentacles. There is a message coming through, some sort of something's going to be happening. It has to do with your pentacles, okay, and it looks good. I want to see if lovers come up. The Fool, yep, you're feeling lucky, you're feeling free, unburdened, okay? This is over top of that Seven of Wands. So there is something going on with your, I would say, your career. Because a lot of pentacles, and you're able to lay those pentacles or lay those burdens down. Okay. Four of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards in the whole tarot. It means that there is going to be a celebration. There could also mean that someone's coming into your life that is going to fulfill you, and there could be a commitment coming ahead. It looks like you are going to get the job with all these pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Wands. You're looking ahead. There's to some growth. So I would say, yes, you're going to be getting the job. And this could be something I was telling you about somebody, I don't know, wanting to talk to you about, wasn't it in June? Oh, I need to shuffle these better. Sorry. I'll have to go back and I try and remember a little bit. Hold on, I'll ask a yes or no here in a second. That's all right. Protection. Spirit is saying you are protected. Don't feel like nothing's happening, because it is. It's like you're being protected. See the beauty in things around you. Got the growth card. Healing. You're still healing. Spirit sees that you are still healing. You've got to be flexible. Okay. Let me get a yes or no here. Okay. Let me see. Where are my yes or no's? I know they're here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, here they are. Okay. Answer to your question is yes. Okay, and look at that. I got that one again. I got the nine of Pentacles again. Yes. The answer to your question is yes. So you're definitely going to be getting that job. Okay. And I think the ball starts rolling from there. Yes. Okay. I'm reading your. So I think that this job that you're getting, because you are definitely getting it, gets the ball rolling for what is to come. Okay. Offer related to my music. Yeah. Okay. Frank. Is Frank still here in the house? Spirit Heart Beings, ancestors. Away from music and the channel. Well, okay, like I said, choices we make change, the outlooks of the cards, because we can change our path at any given time. So if you're leading yourself away from how I interpreted the cards, then I can, that is your decision. You never know. Something still might pop up. Okay. Now, okay. Is Frank still here? Or was it? Okay. That damn OJ. TD. Isn't that what I called you last time, TD? How are you doing? Okay. So it's Frank. I think his name was Frank. I'm sure it was. Yeah, that's what I call him, her. TD. 1184. F1184. That's who I'm looking for. There you are. Okay. I had to go back and look. Okay. So, was there a specific question that you wanted answered? Will Christopher contact me and reconcile with me soon? Let's pull my yes or no. Will Christopher reconcile and contact me soon? Hi, Andrea. The answer is yes. These are my yes cards. Okay. With that, Two of Wands, that's like future planning, progress, decisions, discovery. Maybe this person needs to discover a few things or make some progress within themselves. But the answer is definitely yes. Okay. Let's see what the week's going to bring for you. The Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for 1184 for this week or next week. Okay. Something's coming pretty quick with that Knight of Swords. And I get, yep, it's a message, Page of Cups, and then the Devil. You might be hearing something this week. This person wouldn't happen to be a Capricorn with it. A Knight of Swords is fast-moving energy, okay? And that's the beginning of the week. And it looks like it's coming towards you, okay? Middle of the week with that Page of Cups, that's a message, okay? That's a messenger. Via email, phone, it could be third party, you know. He said, she said something. Towards the end of the week, we get that Devil card, okay? And that Devil card represents some sort of bonding. It's a bound, like you're bound. So if you're feeling bound to this person, I would say, and this is the energy that you're putting out there, I would say it's this person contacting you, okay? Devil card doesn't necessarily mean bad. It just means that you feel binded to this person, okay? I think you're going to be hearing a message pretty quick. Yes. Whatever message it is, you're going to be letting some cups go. There's some things that you are going to say, this has got to change and this has got to change before you can go forward. Yeah, and you're putting your foot down to it with that judgment, okay? You're saying, look, these things have to change for us to get to where we need to be, you know, as far as a healthy relationship. Yeah, it's somebody coming to you that you've known a while, or you could be receiving also a message or something from somebody you've known a while, okay? So if you've been with this person for a while, that's probably who it is. If not, expect a reunion of someone you haven't seen in a while coming up, okay? Yeah, it looks like a good balance. Let's see what Spirit has to say. There's going to be a lot of joy. A lot of family is wanting to be around you. Or Spirit, you're saying, look to family. If you need a decision or you need to make some choices, look to family. Family doesn't necessarily mean blood. It can mean people that are dear to you, that want the best for you and you for them, okay? Because we all know, you know, there's family, different kinds of families all over the world. Knowledge. You, Spirit is saying, you have the knowledge. You know what to do. Okay. And do that. It's kind of like go with your intuition. You know what's good for you, you know, and remember that, because you want things to be healthy. All right. I'm going to call you Snowy because I can't say that. Yes, readings are free. Okay. So we got 1184 done. So Snowy, I will put you, you're just a couple away, okay? Okay, Snowy. Yes. Yes, Snowy. I've got TD ahead of you and then you, Snowy. It looks like my things are wanting to pop up 2 years ago. I was like, I don't need to see my memories. Because I think, oh, Andrea. I got to get Andrea after TD. Sorry. Okay, so Andrea and then Snowy. Okay, so I got to do TD, Andrea, and Snowy. I got to watch the time, guys. I got about 20 minutes, and then I've got to get ready for work. Okay. Okay, TD, you're next. Is there a specific question you want to know about? Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for TD for this week or next week to come. Okay, what's the question? It's okay, Mama. My little dog. She's so cute. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I appreciate it. So sweet. After 2 weeks of no contact, I messaged Abby today. Will she reach out to me this week? Let me get my yes or no cards. Yes. And there is going to be movement, okay? This 8 of Wands is a movement card. And the answer is yes. It is also a yes card. It says there is movement and some swift change, okay? And it's going to come in pretty quick. So I would say by the end of next week. Okay, so let's see what's coming. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards for TD. For this week and next week to come. Oh, it will be. It will be. Judgment. Yep, there's definitely a final decision coming, whether it be the beginning of this week or next, okay? Now, you can always come back on Saturday when I do my live and see what that next, because I'll do it for next week. But this week, because I'm starting on Tuesday, it could be for both, okay? You get some strength with that strength card in the middle of the week. Okay, and then the world card by the end of the week. So, whether it's this week or next, there's definitely going to be a judgment call. Okay, some kind of decision is being made, and you get your strength from it. And then towards the end of the week, there's a new cycle change. So a chapter in your life is changed. Okay, you kind of level up, and that's towards the end of the week. Yeah, you're feeling pretty good here at the beginning of the week with that judgment call. Okay. Yeah, you're laying some burdens and stresses down, and it shows that you've been strong about it. Like you've gone through some stuff and you've been very strong. You're able to lay those burdens and stresses down. Happiest card in the tarot comes over top of that world. So I would say, yes, things are about to change to the better. Now, regardless if it was you that had to make those personal changes or that energy that you're interested in, one of y'all has really, really made some changes, okay? And it's happening. Yeah, and it's coming in fairly quickly. Yeah, the next couple of weeks for sure. Yeah. There is going to be some options about pentacles. So someone might be coming towards you also about maybe to make a little extra money or maybe to help you with something that you hold a value, okay? Lovers, okay, there you go. Yeah. Yep, definitely. Yep, there's going to be a great balance coming up. I think the option card, because the Lovers came after that, is telling me, or I feel like it's telling me that you're putting your foot down on a couple of things. Okay. Again, some changes have to be made by somebody, and to give it that good balance. Yeah, let's see what Spirit has to say. Magic. Okay. There's going to be magic around you. You're going to feel like it's magic, like things are working out good. Enchanted Fern Grotto is refuge. So you're going to be able to take a step back, think things through. I think that's what Spirit is trying to remind you to do. Like, take a step back, think things through. Yeah, you've got the power. Yeah, and that is just clarifying that strength card. Okay, the power is within you. A lot of generosity coming your way. Yeah, you're definitely going through a new cycle. Things are changing. It could be that relationship is going through a new cycle, and things are going to be in a good place by the end of next week. Okay. That don't sound good. That sounds really good. That was a good reading. Well, it looks like that energy is coming back. Yeah, you might be hearing something about it. You're welcome. Okay, so let's do Andrea. Are you here? Okay. Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestors, show me the cards for, and then I got to do Snowy, and that's going to be all, guys, because I've got to get ready for work. Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestors, show me the cards for Andrea for the best possible outcome for this week and the week to come. Let me shuffle my oracle. Spirit, Heart, Beings, Ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome and advice for Andrea for the week to come. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming for you, Andrea. Everybody's getting that 9 of Pentacles today. People are in a good energies going on. Okay. And that's the beginning of the week, whether it be this week or next. Yeah. Someone's trying to get away with something now. Now, whether it's you or some energy, no, it's you. Towards the middle of the week, there's something you're wanting to get the heck away from, and you might have to kind of sneak away to do it. Okay. It doesn't mean you're shady. It doesn't mean anything like that. There just may be some toxic people, places, or things. You're like, I ain't having it. Negative energy. And you slip away. Okay. Towards the end of the week, we got that 2 of Swords. Now, she has bound herself, so she can't see what's ahead. And towards the end of the week, there's something there that maybe you're not wanting to see. You're very guarded about it. Okay. And it might be because of this. Okay. Beginning of the week looks good. You're going to be synchronizing with somebody. It could be career. It could be just, to talk things through about getting some advice, maybe about what to do. Someone with the 5 of Pentacles, whatever it is, it has something to do with someone feeling left out in the cold. Okay. So it could be, like I said, negative people, places, or things. Towards the end of the week, you're being very guarded, but there's something there that you're still not seeing, that something that's a value, something you hold a value, or it could mean what you're binding yourself from is what you hold of value. Like you hold something of value and you don't want to be a part of it, of the bad anymore. Okay. You're giving that up. Yeah. You're going to be collaborating with somebody. Okay. So your synchronicity is good. You're going to be collaborating about it towards the end of the week. Yeah, you're going to have, your dreams are going to come true, okay? You get some cups filled. Yeah, you're going to victor over something. And I think whatever this situation is in the middle of the week, you victor over. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Transcending. You are transcending. There's going to be a change, Andrea. Yep. Spirit is saying you are definitely transcending. Yeah. Spirit is also saying kind of go with the flow. Don't rush anything. Let it just come naturally and it'll go faster. You know what I mean? Because if we're like, come on, I want this, you know, it's like watching the clock or watching water boil. You're sitting there waiting. You know, don't. Let it just go. Spirit saying go with the flow. Just go with the flow and it'll happen quicker. Energy. Your Spirit is wanting you to know that your energy is on point. Okay. You have very good energy right now. And just let it just flow naturally. You are transcending. You're going to see the miracles. Spirit saying great things are coming. Yep. Okay. Such a good read. I got goosebumps from that. Okay. Absolutely got goosebumps from that. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's do Snowy. Okay. Snowy, you still here? Okay. Is there a specific question you want answered? Claim it, claim it, claim it. There you go, Andrea. Claim it because it's a good one. Yeah, it shows that you're transcending and that energy. You got good energy going on. Like you are just, you know, just don't watch the pot boil. Do not watch it boil. Just let it go. Let it flow on by. Okay. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards for the best possible outcome for this week or the next week to come for Snowy. What is to come? Okay. Let's see. Well, you're waiting for something, and it's something that you've been anticipating, and it shows it, okay, by the beginning of the week. Have you been waiting for something? Whatever it is, towards the middle of the week, you're feeling pretty balanced about, okay? That can also mean a marriage card, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling more of a balance, okay? Yeah. And then the Queen of Wands by the end of the week. Okay, this is one of my favorite cards. You know, she reminds me so much of springtime where everything's new, everything blossoms. You're able to look ahead and, you know, picture all those beautiful flowers that you planted or that garden you planted grow. So it's definitely going to be a good next couple of weeks, okay? Whatever it is that you are waiting for, I believe towards the middle of this week or next, it's there because you get really super balanced and you're able to look at that springtime, okay? Yeah, you're able, with that 2 of Wands, you're able to look ahead and plan your future, okay? Get some insight on what's next. The King of Cups, although there's been bumpy waters, there's not going to be, okay? You got that cup out. You're ready to receive, okay? And you start receiving. Yeah. You've had some burdens and some stresses, okay? And, but if you notice, all these wands have new growth on them, but you've grown. You know what to keep in the past. The past is the past. You know to look ahead, okay? Yeah, you've had heartbreak. But you're going to have some options coming up, you know, some really good options coming up. And whatever it is, it's coming at a trot, okay? So I would say within the next couple weeks, that cup is going to be filled. Whatever, everybody's cups are filled differently because we all have different needs and wants, okay? That need and want in particular is a very good one because that night, he's not rushing it. He's kind of just going at a trot, okay? Going with the flow, letting it come natural. And that's what's going on. Yeah, you're going to be able to walk away from those cups that aren't suiting you. Okay. Yeah, let's see what Spirit has to say. Things are looking good. Everybody's had pretty good readings today. Spirit, our beings, ancestor, give me the cards for the best possible advice for Snowy today. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. See what's going on. Enlightenment. Okay. Spirit is saying, you see things how they are. Okay. You're enlightened. What is the word? God, I don't know how to enlightenment. Like you see things exactly how they are. You don't see negative. You're not seeing positive either. You're just seeing things exactly how they are. And you grow from that. You grow, you have enlightened yourself by growing and doing it gracefully and knowing what you want and how to get there. That's a forest temple. Like that is the light, like you're illuminating the light within yourself. Okay. A lot of happiness coming towards you. A lot. There's going to be a lot of joy with that hummingbird. Lots of joy coming. You're going to see the magic in things. Everybody's been getting this magic card lately. It must be that season. Along with that enlightenment card, you got the purity card, which means that you are doing it. And this is what I kind of wanted to say with that enlightenment card. You're doing it with the pure heart. Okay. You're not seeing the bad. You're not seeing the good. You're just seeing things as they are, and you're taking it in and you're accepting it. And within yourself, you're exhuming that light and that purity. Okay. You've definitely activated something within yourself. Spirit is acknowledging that. Okay. So great things are coming for you. Is there a relationship coming in the near future for Snowy? Let me see. Yes. This is a yes card. As you can see, it says yes right down here by my finger. And that is the Ace of Swords. And that's raw power. A victor card. You break through and you get mental clarity, which makes sense with that purity and that enlightenment cards that Spirit said. Yes, there is love coming. Okay. There's a new relationship coming. So things have been activated. Okay. All right, guys. Well, everybody, like I said, and I wish y'all a great day. Like I said, I won't be doing my live stream on Friday. I mean, I work in the morning, but I probably won't get back home until, early evening. So I will be doing it Saturday. Okay. Hit that like, hit that subscribe for me, guys. Share my videos. I got 451 subscribers, you guys. I was so excited when I passed the 450. I was like, woohoo! My goal is 500. Anything after that's a blessing. I feel so grateful and thankful to you guys for everything, like how my channel is growing. Hi, Sailor, I'll get to you in a minute. Okay. So like I said, Saturday. Okay. I did put out a short today. You can go watch that. Thank you, souls. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling pretty proud of myself. Let's do Sailor, you guys. And then that'll be my last one since Sailor popped in a little bit late. Okay. Well, it's thanks to you guys for me, getting this far. I just so appreciate all of you. All right. Spirit, our beings, ancestors, show me the cards for Sailor for this week and maybe the next week to come, whichever may work. Hi, Lime. Thank you, Lime. Yes, Souls channel sent me a bunch of people, and I so appreciate Souls so much. Yeah. Thank you, Lime. Yeah, Lime, we're doing it, aren't we? Lime was my very first sub ever. that was quite a while back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do Sailor, and then Sailor will be my last. Yeah, everybody go subscribe to Andy because we need to get Andy some subs. I subscribed. Yeah, let's all do that. For synthesize, can you put Andy's stuff down there so people can go subscribe? I might have to make you a moderator. Hold on here. Oh, add as moderator. Okay, so I added you and okay, hold on. Okay, so I made you a moderator so you can put people's stuff there. Okay, because I think only moderators can. So you can put Andy's stuff down there. There you go. So everybody go subscribe to Andy, please. Andy's got the best cards ever, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do sailors. Sailor. 5 of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Pentacles, and we got the Hierophant. Woohoo! Wow. Beginning of the week. No, I don't know if it's this week or next, because I'm off on a couple of days, with my readings. Next couple weeks, though, you're letting some cups go. You're thinking about letting some cups go. So you're letting some things go that aren't suiting you. Okay. Towards the middle of the week with the Ace of Pentacles, and because of that, you're being rewarded for it, okay? The universe is saying, good job, and something of value is going to be coming to you, okay? The Hierophant towards the end of the week, this is a very spiritual card, okay? Maybe go to somebody that, or maybe some energies around you, or maybe you are feeling very spiritual. Maybe you can give some good advice or get some good advice. Okay. With the Magician over top of that 5 of Cups is telling me that you have all the tools within yourself to make that decision, to figure out if those cups are suiting you or not, or which ones. Okay. Towards the middle of the week. Yeah. Everybody's gotten that 9 of Pentacles. You're feeling pretty good. Okay. Everything looks good at home. Everything is going good. Some synchronicity coming up towards the end of the week. So maybe you need to get some spiritual advice about a certain synchronicity that's coming up. Yeah, you could be receiving a message about something that you hold of value. So it could be work or something, whatever it is, you victor over it. Yep, and there's going to be some collaborating. So there's definitely something, whether it be a project or something that you're working on, a message is coming through. You're going to win. It's a win-win, and you're going to start collaborating about it, okay? Spirit says just focus. Focus on it, okay? Focus on what you're doing. Be very grateful in the fact that the universe and Spirit is giving you what you need and what you want. And don't forget to, look around and, don't forget to playfulness is like, give your soul some playfulness, give your soul a break, like go out and just, be a kid at heart, do some fun stuff. Look at the things around you, make yourself laugh, Yep. And that will purify your energy. Okay. That's a purification card. Spirit is saying you need that playfulness to purify yourself. Okay. Everybody does. Everybody needs to laugh and just be a kid at heart, every once in a while, just be silly. Spirit is saying, don't forget to do that kind of stuff. Okay. Because that does. It's purification for your soul. So yeah, Sailor, things look good for the next week. Well, you're welcome, Synthesize. Something got Tina's chickens. Oh, I hope not. No, got her neighbor's chickens. That's too bad. All right, guys, I've got to let you go. Remember, Saturday, about probably the same time, 1 o'clock. I'm going to do another live free readings. and we'll see how the next couple weeks are. You know, as far, I think I'll do it instead of just a week out. I'll do it for every couple of weeks out, kind of keep it in a 2-week frame. I want everybody to do me a favor. Please, please, please go over to Andy's channel, subscribe, like. Let's get Andy subs up. And always, always, always do an act of kindness for somebody, whether it be opening a door or helping someone carry their groceries to, you know, buying someone a coffee that's in front of you at the coffee place. I mean, just do an act of kindness. There's so much negativity in the world that we need to spread the love. Okay. And, yeah. So I did pin my P.O. box, guys, down in the messaging. Remember that if I get a card or letter from somebody, I will send you either my chakra stone thing for the car, or I will send you my Tree of Life bag. Okay. So I'll see everybody on Saturday. I wish you all well. Have a blessed week, and lots of hugs and kisses. This is My World Tarot, and see you Saturday. Oh, yeah. Synthesize got some new music out tomorrow, guys. Hugs and kisses, everybody.